entertaining as it can go. But again, I really love how Anti picked that, Esmeralda. I think that was where the game totally shifted towards the side of Team LCF. They did not have any counter whatsoever, and that one pick was, enough for three heroes for the side of Team Anarchy. So I think if they want to win the draft, if they want to win this game, the draft is going to be really important for the side of Team Anarchy. They need to just think through for the heroes that they're giving. Like Zevo mentioned, they should not have given the Lucas to the side of Team LCF, right? Because Moon can really use that hero, and he got so fed in the early game. He was like not 0, 3, 0, and 4. And I feel
Yeah.
like, that was so difficult. That spot was so difficult to get out from. And I think if they do want to win this game, they should avoid making such mistake. And like you mentioned, the discipline definitely needs to be there.
Yeah. With this draft again kicking off, and we can see LCF again going for the respect ban. There is a chip for the art, and from the side of Anarchy, a lot of heroes are open right now for the banning section. They can go with a Lucas ban as well because the first pick is a Lucas, or they can trade that Lucas to them and go for a Valentina onto their side. But right now, Lucas is not the problem. It's Basha being into the Rome section, giving that mobility. He is omnipresent just because of the roller coaster ride. His anti-heal is there. So they need to take it out, and they just banned it at the first banning phase on the first banning section. Zevo, next, what do you think will be?
Oh, since LCF they had the first pick, I guess, as you said, they can go for equal trades with the Lucas out. But there's also a Kalea that's open. So definitely that is something that you can ban out. And aside from those, I think Esmeralda, right? The way they picked up the anti, how he picked up Asme, I feel like she basically just countered almost all the heroes from the side of Team Anarchy.
Yeah.
Harit had shield, Badang had shield. Almost all of them were quite unstoppable. Quite the fodder for that Esmeralda. So I think they kind of need to watch out for Anti this time. Hopefully, pick something that they can, supposedly counter. But then again, prioritize the first picks or the initial picks that you have, because I think that Phobia's first pick was also quite a bad idea given that there were a lot of heroes that you could have prioritized.
I mean, in their mind, if you're gonna see, they have a Harith in their mind. So the Phobius pick was obvious. I mean, if they would have gone with the Harith, so the Phobius would have traded to LCF side. It would have been a great loss to them because I mean, the Phobius being the counter of the Harith and also can disrupt their backline. So maybe that was the reason they went for that. But right now, a Jawhead will be taken out. I mean, three respect bans for two for Art and one for Zobom. I mean Zohan, or maybe a ban which is needed because you got the first pick. Maybe they want I mean the little Leonine onto their side. I mean Joy. They want the Joy into their side. We all know respect. I mean Sarah Moon is a good player of Joy as well. He do play Joy very nicely. Even his ghost with his I mean Suyu, the trademark of his hero section. But Joy also works fine for him. So maybe that's the reason they want the Joy into their side. But right now, Kalea being open is a great trade for Anarchy. If they are not going with that Kalea ban, if they will go for the Kimi ban at this point, I'm not sure. They will be going with the Lucas ban. Kalea open right now. Shinryu, what do you think? Kalea or Kimi?
I would prefer Kalea, because Picktoff can use that hero much better because he has a really good hero pool when he using those uh, Pickoff kind of hero base, right? But again, Kalea can be so well for for the draft top team LCF because they like to play aggressive, they like to go in, and I feel both Anti as well as Rudy can really use that hero. Given the fact the Bugsy has bad, I think that is the next best hero to have into the roaming or to the EXP section right now. And even the Badang is open, right? If they want, they can go for that hero. The Kimi can be just traded off. I feel, they can go for the Lolita if they want to. Can counter out the Kimi sometimes. But no, they will go for the Kimi. They just proved me wrong. So I think that also gives a lot of pressure. But again, they are trading in a lot of good heroes towards the side of Team Anarchy. So they have the option to pick the Kalea here, Ash.
Yeah, you can say that Kalea was the big option for Lakshmi Chit Fund, but they just traded it to the Anarchy side for the Kimi. That means they are so much confident with their Kimi right now, Kimi pick, because It's a flex pick. It can confuse the opponent side. They will not pick the MM. If they will not pick the MM in the first phase, maybe we're gonna see some waste bans from the side of Team Anarchy, but they will not waste a single time giving out that Kalea to anybody else, and the Kalea will be onto the side of Anarchy into the EXP or into the Rome will be known soon. But I think Art will be picking up that Kalea for himself, and a Granger will be there against this Kimmy, or maybe against some other heroes, because maybe the Kimmy will be into the mid, Irithel will come after the Granger. Let's see how it goes. Zivo, what do you think? What more bans, what more picks we're gonna see now? Because a lot of heroes open, Badang being open right now for the EXP. In jungle, you can see a Joy right now, Hayabusa being banned.
Yep, I think Joy is one of the most viable options in the jungle that we have right now, and can't forget the Suyu up as well. So Saramun, he does have two of the top jungle choices right now, or if he would want to go right, he could go for the Julian up as well since it's his comfort pick. But right now we do see a Badang onto the roam, Phobius onto the EXP side, so definitely they can go for a Herit for their side, right? Since they already have the Kimi, they might go for the Kimi mid and a Herit gold because Herit does work well against a Granger or maybe a Moskov out there, despite the Irrital being there. So definitely a lot of choices around the marksman, but yes, we do see a glue getting picked up from the side of Team Anarchy right here. Pine, supposedly it is gonna be a glue EXP given the Kalea is already picked out. So definitely this time they are looking to step up their game.
You can say both of the teams having a winning lane hero. Both of the teams are having someone who can disrupt the backline. Mostly the initiative hero is a glue being there from the side of Anarchy. They got two initiative hero. There is a Kalea as well as a glue. They can initiate the fight anywhere they are, and that's the main reason they went for those two picks. But how they will initiate, how they will start the fight is the big question. Because the previous one, you told me that it was their bad initiation. It was their wrong pickups time when they went for the fight. So that cost them the whole match. But right now, again, having these two OP initiative heroes, how they gonna channel it out is the biggest question for Anarchy right now. In the banning section, we're gonna see a Faramis and a Juxian as well. That means Juxian getting banned is probably giving me a vibe of Fedrin coming into the side of Lakshmi Chitfund at this point, because we all know that whenever Juxian get bans, a utility jungler is about to get picked. That's maybe the reason they went for that. And Phobius being picked is somehow saying that they can go for the assassin as well, because Phobius has the CC. He can provide it anytime, anywhere. So that may be the reason they can go for a assassin right now. But Harith not being in the ban list and Suyu being in the ban list is kind of taking me a thing that Shinru, are we gonna see a joy right now for sure into the hand of Sarah Moon?
That could be a really great possibility. He has a really good hero pool, and at this point, he can pick up the Joy, and so can Johan, right? Johan also likes to use the Joy for himself, and I feel like it can also work well because they have enough, front line. They have enough pick off capability and also some sustain. So they need something to type for the backline. They need someone to target the Kimi, and the Joy can definitely work so well. And the Hayabusa being banned, so that is the next best hero to go for to the backline diving kind of gameplay, the front to back basically. So I feel they should have gone for that hero, but again, they're going for the Farsa instead. So I feel they just want to get some extra bit of range and more poke damage coming in, because along with the Grandeur, the Farsa can work so well. They can just do a very good combo together as well. And talking about the Joy, I think Sarar Moon can go for it at this point because, yeah, like he can also dive the backline pretty easily with that hero. There is no hard CC except for the pick off from the Kalea. That is going to be the Tsunami Slam. And apart from that, there is no one much to stop him down because they need to just use the flicker every time they want to reposition themselves. And I feel that's where the Badang as well as the Phobias can
Oh,
go in. But no way. They are going for different things out here. And I feel like, Zevo and I myself both are surprised, isn't it, Zevo?
okay. I was expecting Kimi to be mid, but they kept the Kimi in gold this time, picking up a Selena definitely for that Farsa and her feathered airstrike, But Oh my goodness, a Fredrine jungle this time. Not a joy, but a utility jungle, despite having two beefy heroes already in their side. So LCF, they are, yeah, it's their classic draft. They go three beefy jungles, three
Yeah.
beefy heroes, while two of them are the main damage dealers. But oh my goodness, what will Team Anarchy go for right now? Oh my
Ooh.
goodness, Johan picks up the landslide. Oh, okay, okay.
I
That's
mean,
oh
uh,
my
I
goodness.
mean, this match is gonna be a legendary match. My two favorite heroes are in this match right now. One from the utility section, it's a Fedrin. As I told before, the Juxian ban was giving a vibe of Fedrin coming incoming. And that Lancelot being picked up right now, one of my favorite assassin hero being there. And I love the zing 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 gameplay always. How Zohan gonna make it up is the thing I want to see in this match, and because most importantly, Zivo, this is a do or die set for them and a match point for LCF. If they will lose, they'll not be into the 2-0 bracket. That's the biggest thing. When they just went for a big gamble right now, and we all know that mobility is there into Lancelot. But right now, heading into the second set in this BO3 series on Swiss stage, day number 2, second match, Team LCF versus Team Anarchy, a match point for the LCF, a do or die for the Anarchy. Let's see how it goes. A river sweep or a clean sweep? Let me know in the comment section. And casters, please take on the game.
Thank you so much, Ash, once again. But as we see right now, this time Badang is struggling against Kalea. As we see, Picked Off is definitely getting a bit aggressive given his first loss in this match right now. And Anarchy, they are looking to step up their game with that landslide. But oh my goodness, the Abyssal Arrow does hit onto Bit. But yes, it's still early. Oh my goodness, they decide to come in.
Ooh.
Bit gets taken on first. Blood in the hands of Team LCF. That was a surprise flicker coming in towards their side. Oh my goodness. They are definitely
Mhm.
targeting Persa right now.
Yeah, I mean, even in the last game, Bid did not have a good time using the far, so the positioning was really off. And this time too, he did not opt for that. Purify is going for the flicker, so even if he gets stunned, he cannot just reposition or just get out of the harm's way. But once again, we were not really expecting that. And again, look
Yeah.
at the aggression this time
Oh,
onto the bot lane.
oh
Pine.
my, oh my goodness.
Oh, he just got bonked all the way from the downtown, and he needs to rush back to the emergency ward because he just got taken down. But again, the game is really going fast. That is 2-0 already into the first 2 minutes of the game. So LCF, they do not want the aggression. They do not want the tempo to be going towards the side of Team Anarchy. And right now, Anarchy, they're struggling. As you can see, another stun connecting on the mid lane.
Surrounded by three people, Picked Off gets taken down. It is not looking great because LCF, they're very aggressive right now, and that stun did hit. But once again, he will be getting taken down in the hands of Anti with the
Oh.
Phobius out there. While Seramun is taking the turtle, we do see a fight that is happening right now. Pine is not level 4 yet, so he can't really do anything with Johan. Trying to go with the Thorn Rose around, not the gets taken out and has a picked off right there. Crisis gets taken down. Oh my goodness. I mean, even if they won one, or it's still a 6-1 right now. But oh my goodness, Tsunami Slam coming in. Anti does get
No
away.
way.
Oh! Appraiser's
Ooh.
Trap does not deal much damage.
That was a good immune coming in from the Lancelot, a good, use of his skills. But again, LCF, they are still not getting punished enough. The only kill that they got was from Naughty because he got isolated too low. But oh my goodness, the goal late! Damn, that 1v1 Crisis almost was able to take down Silver Star. Still survives despite having the Purify. But this time against connects onto Bid. He is in a tough position. Damn,
My
this is
goodness.
too aggression here, Zebo.
No, that too much aggression, right? Too much aggression for Team Anarchy to handle right now because the pressure, they're just getting more and more pressure. It's like they do not even have the chance to breathe right now because of all the pressure that LCF is applying. They do not want the Farsa, they do not want the Kalea, they do not want Crisis on that Granger to farm up at all. They are just choking them down, starting from the early, despite their draft having a bit of a mid to late game combo. But Yes, the Kimi is working out well against a Granger as well. So, oh my goodness, it is not looking great, but there is a team fight that is happening out there. And he goes with the Inferno Pursuit, but oh my goodness, Bit gets taken out. Nazum, not deep, but oh, look at that. Tsunami Slam coming in. Saran Moon gets taken down. Johan forced to go back with a
Oh,
HP. Crisis trying his best, but Anti trying to pull up a
wait.
move inside the turret. Oh my goodness. Oh, Flicker. Flicker comes in from Nodi with that abyssal arrow hitting
And he.
perfectly. Picked off, gets taken down, but oh my goodness, and he does fall down despite having, oh, Nadi gets the revenge coming in from our bid. This time, Anarchy, they are trying to clap back a bit, but still the score is in the favor of Team LCF right now.
Definitely, they just bit more. They could have chew, and right now they definitely got punished for that. But again, Rudius this time gets taken down off camera once again. So Bit finally getting the revenge he has been looking for, and Sarar Moon gets the turtle for the side of team Lakshmi Cheat Fund. And so far, the pool lead is still favoring them. They have 10 kills, and Johan, oh my goodness, so low HP, still survives though. However, I feel they definitely are choking Bid as far as the game is concerned from the first two matches, right? He's not
Mhm.
getting any space, he's not getting any way to just, use his ultimates or even position himself. Nodi has been so active around the map, and so far, he has been like going in, and again on the mid lane, Nodi's been going in. Look at the Tsunami Slam.
Oh my goodness, Rudy, that was too much of an overextension. Will be forced to give his life away. But yes, the tsunami slam, right? I don't think it worked out quite well. They need to time it a bit more. But right now, Crisis, he needs to farm up more and more because he's the one that they need to rely on to the late game. And as long as Crisis gets that farm, they should be able to. But oh my goodness, Traction
Oh,
Pulse coming in. Noddy gets a shutdown onto Bid. NT coming in from Pine onto the back line as well. The slap, the stick is there, but Pine does not give is not given the chance to even stick up his ult. He's just gotta go for consolation, but oh well, there we go. And Abyssal
wait.
Harrowing once again auto picked off, but oh, the Tsunami Slam Rudy gets taken down. Quite a nice combo and timing out there, but Pickle still trying to go for more. He does not have the backup that is needed, but oh well. 1-for-1 trade coming in from the side once again.
Yeah, I mean, so far, whatever they have planned for is definitely not working. Anarchy once again on the back foot, have to play defensively. The Parsa pick is not working, but the Selena is definitely doing the work that was they needed to do. The early game is definitely going towards the side of Team LCF because of the Selena being so active around the map, connecting those turns. Again, the turtle being up, Team Anarchy, they're trying to burst it down, but Rudy is going in.
Rudy is definitely going in, but Ramon secures the turtle out there. Onto the backline, Bit gets flickered out, but does not survive. He gets taken out in the hands of Selena out there. The Selena pick is definitely working out really well, but Noddy gets a double kill. In the hands, gets picked off, gets taken down as well, but the slap stop coming in from Pine won't be surviving, gets taken down. Now, oh my goodness, the farm is definitely in the favor of Team LCF right now. 3k goal lead in their hands, but the question is, Shinryu, can they have a comeback given the time and the gold that Team Anarchy has right now?
It looks really difficult, but nothing is too impossible at this point. They need to buy a lot of time, but I think, at this point, the luck really needs to favor them. Pick off going in with the Tsunami Slam.
Once again, Tsunami Slam out there, but oh my goodness, Andy right in between with the Inferno Pursuit. A lot of heals coming in from picked off though, but he gets taken down first and in hands of Kimi. Oh my goodness, once again, a kill for Selena out there. Farsa gets taken down, a double for Silver Star. Crisis does land one kill on to Anti, but is that enough? It is not, because 20-8 score right now in the favor of Team LCF, and the map control in their hands as well. Johan, that Lancelot pick. I mean, if you don't have the farm, I don't think any drop does work, right?
Yeah, I mean, despite not being taken down once, he has not been able to do much. He does have one kill, but it's just a consolation prize at this point. And again, like despite the Farsa having so much high ground control, the Selena pick has nullified all. You saw him doing those, freestyle, and that's when you know that Selena is so confident, going in like that, getting the kill, and also getting out without being punished. So that's definitely a point of worry towards the side of Team Anarchy, and this again the Lancelot trying to get his buff, but there are Moon.
1 versus 5 situation, definitely in the favor of Team Anarchy, right here, right before the Lord. That is not a good sign for Team LCF. But given their goal lead, will they go for contesting the Lord? They do have their jungler out, but oh, look at that, picked off, going for Rudy this time with the flicker combo. Gets taken down by the hands of Silver Star. They are forced to go back. Crisis gets taken out in the hands of Selena. Gets the unstoppable out there. Anti is getting stuck by glue, but he does land a kill onto Bid. That did not go well. That is an Uno reverse coming in. I mean, they tried to go for the Lord, but they were just overpowered by the side of LCF right now. Oh my goodness, the damage coming in from Kimi is just melting every single person that comes in their way.
Yeah, and you asked me if they can get come back or not at this point. I think it's really difficult given the fact that Kim is so fed. They need to shut him down. But again, Rudy going in with the big call. Oh wait.
Oh, that tsunami slam was a waste because Kimi did use his purify out. So, not a good engage once again. A free lord for the side of Team LCF right now, completely dominating the whole map in their side. I mean, at this point, if the only thing Anarchy can do right now is defend that Lord and wait for LCF to make a mistake, but it is kind of really hard for them to make a mistake right now because they move around in a swarm, right? They move all together, and given that they have more farm, Anarchy, they're just not able to burst anyone down at all.
Yeah, I mean, they lack the farm. They do not have the items, but again, the stuns definitely connect. Look at that.
Once again, picked off though, gets away with a sort of HP, but not goes for the flicker. But, oh my goodness, that is a do or die situation coming in from Selena, but that was quite a good one, taking out the roamer away, right? But still, Madara is on the bottom lane. This might be the final point for the side of Team LCF to end the match. But there are 4 people. Oh my goodness, Pine is getting melted by Silver Star on that Kimi, but Johan tries to go do something, but it does not happen his way, so he will be getting taken down out there. Slap coming in from Blue onto Anti. Traxon Pulse, monster kill given to Kimi out there. Anti gets taken down in the hands of Crisis. Surprisingly, miraculously, they have hold on to their base for now, but the minions keep pouring in, so for how long will they be able to defend their base?
Yeah, that's a good question because they need to hold on longer if they want to get the comeback. They need to just defend. They need to the farm as much as they can because this is the point where the Selena does fall off, right? The mid to late game is where the Selena cannot do as well because once she wants to go in, the damage might be enough to burst it down given the fact that she's pretty squishy. But the main problem is the fact that the Lancelot cannot go in whatsoever because of the Badang, because of the Phobius constantly being there, just to stop his maneuver. And even the Farsa has not been able to give a very game-changing kind of feather airstrike, right? Every time she wants to use that ultimate, the stuns from Noddy is definitely there, and I feel even Sarar Moon is so tanky, it's difficult to, burst him down. The Crisis does not have enough stack, I believe, because he has been trailing behind in terms of gold, and with the next lot coming in about 30 seconds, I don't see a window of opportunity coming for the side of Team Anarchy to contest for it because there is no window for Johan to go in. Like if he tries to go in, if he gets stunned, he gets deleted, doesn't he?
Yep, certainly. I mean, given that there are 3 beefy sandbags from the side of LCF, that Lancelot, I don't think he's gonna do much, right? They could have gone for maybe an alpha for the true damage. I think it would have worked a bit better than the Lancelot right now because they kind of like the damage out as well because they do not have the farm. Given that LCF they choked Anarchy down starting from the early, I would like to see the items right now that they have. They're probably completed with the their whole build, given that the Game is almost up to the late, but right now picked off. Oh
Oh,
my goodness, a solo kill for Kimi. Out there with that range gets taken down. Johan is forced to go back up as well. And yep, full build
mm-hmm.
onto Kimi with that holy crystal. It's gonna hurt quite a lot with the Sky Piercer up as well. But oh my goodness, feathered airstrike to zone them away. It won't be enough as Pine is dragged away quite fast. But oh,
Oh,
Rudy does get taken out in the hands of Crisis out there. But is that enough for them to defend the base? I don't think so. Johan is going for Naughty this time, but gets away with the dash coming in from Selena. Johan caught really low, gets away with a sliver of HP once again, but oh my
oh,
god, picked off with the Tsunami Slam. Saramun gets taken down, killing spree in hands of Crisis out there. This might be the window of opportunity that they
oh,
need, but oh my goodness, Kimi is just too much to handle. Johan gets taken down. Madara does not completely get the base, but Kimi will be the one to get that base right now. It is not looking great for the side of Team Anarchy. They're trying their best to defend that base out there, but it is not
no.
enough as the Team LCF goes for a clean sweep towards the side of Team Anarchy.
Man, that was so one-sided this time, right? Like they did not get any chance, and I feel like Naughty was completely on point with his Selena. 8, 3, and 10. I think he played such a wonderful game, and Silver Star, he just had to just tap his button all through the game after he was farmed to give the damage. I feel like like the Lancelot pick you talked about was definitely the problem. But again, we need to hear from our host Ash. What does he think went wrong for the side of Team Anarchy in this game? Ash, my brother, what do you think? What happened? What went wrong for the side of Team Anarchy in this game?
KDA want to 8 off Zohan with the Lancelot, but here, with when 3 CC type tanky heroes are in front of you, a Badang who can counter a mobility, a Phobius who can counter a mobility as well, who is well enough coordinate with some mobility type heroes. He love when mobility type heroes are in front of him.